Hello everyone, this is Thomas Connell. This is actually only like the second video I've ever made. Basically what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to walk y'all through my process of joining the military. I know when I started I had a lot of questions that I couldn't find answers to without searching hours and hours on end on the web. But I just wanted to let everyone know how it is, and basically, as far as I've gotten so far, I haven't even dipped in yet, which is we'll get into that later. But basically, I was just wanting to let everyone know how the process starts and how it goes through. The first time I went in, I talked to him for a little while. He basically took some information from me, just like my name, my social security number, stuff like that, just minor stuff. And he asked me if I'd have been in any trouble, and I gave him my rap sheet, I guess you could say. Uh, I have been in a little trouble, and it wasn't bad enough that he couldn't waive it, and which really, I mean, you have to have done something really bad for him not to be able to waive. As long as you didn't make a habit of whatever you were doing to get in trouble, you'll be okay. Just as long as you, two or three minor things, I mean, ain't gonna do nothing, but you're allowed like one serious offense that he can waive, to all kind of, determining by what you did and stuff like that. But anyways, so he took my name, my social security number, my criminal information, stuff like that, and basically he decides whether or not you're worth his time. I mean, if you got a rap sheet 10 pages long, of course he's not gonna waste his time on trying to get you in the military, because you're not gonna make it. It's actually a lot more difficult to get into the military than one might think. You have to go through a very rigorous physical, and you have to be, I mean, it is very difficult for someone to get into the military. I didn't realize that when I started out, but I definitely do realize that now. Also, on the first day, I took the practice ASVAB. I made a 63 on the practice ASVAB, which is kind of on the low end for someone like me, because I've always made A's and B's through high school. I've never really struggled in any of my classes or anything like that. So really, for a 63, I mean, that's kind of low. Alright, and then on the second time we met, I went and basically all we did was I gave him my social security card, my birth certificate, and my high school diploma. He filled out a bunch of paperwork, and I signed like a criminal release thing paper, basically, so he can look up my record. That was pretty much it. I mean, that day I just went in and went out, basically. And then on the third time we met, we actually drove down to a different town, and I took the real ASVAB so that I can get my job, basically. The real ASVAB actually you take it when you go down to MEPS for the first time for your physical and stuff like that, but I preferred to take it at a different time because I didn't want to have to go down there and be stressing out about whether or not I'm gonna get what I want. I wanted to be absolutely sure that I'm gonna have a high enough score to get the job I want. I scored a 82 on the ASVAB. I was pretty happy with that score. It qualifies me for the job that I want in the Marines, which is Intel Specialist 0231 is what I want. I hope I get it too, but I won't find out whether I'll be either 0231 or 2651 or something else if I don't get my security clearance until boot camp. So right now I'm kind of on hold. So yeah, that's about it. I've not gotten any further than just talking. I haven't signed any paperwork. I haven't other than my criminal check paperwork. I mean, that's nothing that holds you liable. I will be going next Friday to the MEP station down in Jacksonville, Florida, to dep in. And basically what that means is I'll be going into the delayed entry program. They'll do my physical, and they'll determine whether or not I'm eligible for my job, and then they'll sign the contracts and stuff like that, and then I'll take my oath. So if any of you fellow YouTubers out there have any questions for me, or possibly any information that could be useful to me, just send me a comment, message, anything, and I'll get back to you ASAP. Alright, bye.